guest today, I met you in Bali, right?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah, and so she is an accomplished baker, but also you've been doing burlesque lately, right?
Yeah.
Got into burlesque. We thought it'd be interesting to combine the two. So you're gonna come over to my place later, and you're gonna do some burlesque or have a burlesque outfit, and you're gonna bake something. What are you gonna make for us?
I'm gonna fix myself up, and then I'm gonna fix up dinner, and we're gonna have some amazing vegan delights.
Awesome. All right.
To sway your views on eating steak.
Right on. Okay. Well, we like culinary diversity and all kinds of new ways of cooking out in the culinary edge. So stay tuned. Things about San Francisco is in the Mission District is there's a lot of really nice produce stores that have reasonable produce. A lot of it's local, and that's what we're doing. We're gonna get some produce for what we're making today.
Yeah. I got some fresh basil, spinach, eggplant, a carrot. We're gonna get some onion.
Okay.
Have you ever had chayote?
No, what's that?
I'm doing chayote for an appetizer.
Oh, cool, great.
I don't really know how to describe it except for it's Mexican and I love it.
Awesome. Got all the ingredients. We went down to the Mission, went to several bodegas, and got the produce we're going to need. So what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to make us some eggplant pizza. Vegans and raw foodists like to use a lot of words for food that, you know, conventional thinkers, like, that's not really pizza, but hey, it looks like pizza. It's got a lot of things pizza would have on it. I like to call it pizza and feel good about it.
Nice.
I'm also making us a raw vegan fudge that is going to blow your mind.
Nice.
I'm obsessed with dessert and chocolate and
great.
Top notch. I've already got the eggplant soaking. I put some raw apple cider vinegar in there with it. It helps give it a nice flavor. It just really softens it up so that it doesn't dry out while we're baking it. I like to do that for about half an hour. So do that first. The next thing I'm going to do is make fudge because it needs to sit in the freezer so it's ready by the time dinner's over. So this particular fudge I'm making is with walnuts and bananas, which is about to get noisy. Next we're going to put our bananas in. Monkeys open the bananas from the bottom up. Humans are the only banana eating species that try to open it the other way.
Good to know. We like facts like that on the culinary age. Nice, thank you.
We're just mixing the walnuts and bananas together.
Okay.
Handful of dates. We struck gold at the bodega and found ourselves some chocolate. And I have mixed in cardamom and cinnamon for flavor. As much honey as you feel like. And we're just going to let that churn for a minute.
So far you just had bananas, the chocolate powder, the little few dates, and the walnuts.
Yeah, a little bit of honey, a little bit of spice. Do you want to taste it?
You're saying I could lick the bowl?
Yeah.
All right, yes. That's great. In the freezer?
Yeah, and it should be ready until by the time dinner is done.
Okay, and that's it, huh?
That's it.
Wow, that's real simple.
Yes. My step one makeup is complete. My eyes. It's one of the most important parts of the show. Now we're going to come and get the eggplant ready and get the toppings on it. Lay it down. So I've got some coconut oil in here. I use all sea spices. I don't know why, I just love them. Coriander, cumin, cinnamon. So very generous amounts of oil on these. Got some spinach and zucchini. They're going to be on the bottom layer. Placing spinach down as my first layer. So I am slicing up some turmeric. It has a really nice taste. Sprinkle it on here. In Indonesia, where we met surfing, one of my favorite things was seeing all the foreigners going down the streets bright orange all over them, because the locals used a mixture of turmeric and honey and other spices to patch wounds. So between the scooters and the surfing, everyone had big gaping holes on them all the time, and they'd have this crazy like bright orange crap all over them. And it was one of my little favorite things about traveling in Asia. Throw some mushrooms in.
You've been doing burlesque for?
I started performing burlesque not so long ago. I just started in January.
Mm-hmm. What's it like?
It's amazing. After my first performance, it was like, hey, I love being on stage. I love dancing and being weird. Mm-hmm. I love people cheering for me.
Yeah.
Most of my life, I don't have very many clothes on.
Yeah.
So why not
combine all those things?
Combine all of my favorite things together and, get paid a little money on top of it.
Is it like, I mean, most people would think like it's stripping, but there's more to it than that, right?
There's a lot more to it than that. I actually brought my mom to my first dress rehearsal of my show, and she was proud of me. She told me she still didn't get it, but she understood that burlesque is about the parody of a class outside of your own, of a way outside of your own. It originally started in the Depression when people couldn't pay to go out. And the people that could go to the theater would, and everyone else would get together in a basement or in a underground location somewhere. And they would make fun of all of the upper class people at the opera, at the symphony. And it didn't originally start with taking your clothes off. That was something that was added in the later years. And it's kind of transformed into every modality of expression.
What are you putting on now?
I am putting on some grated beets, which
I grated that myself.
You grated while I was in the shower. That was wonderful. The thing with beets is they have a really, really high natural sugar content, so they're really sweet and delicious. And so when you prepare them really fine like this, they just crisp right up. So that's adding a lot of the sweetness. We've got a lot of bitter flavors going on. I'd just like to add a little note that I invented this myself.
Oh, you did?
I did not find this on the internet. So I'm just adding a little basil leaf garnish on top. I've got it nice and wet just because it's on very top. It's going to crisp up. And it's really just going to be there for the first bite that you have. Alright, so we've got the oven going at 350. We're going to slide these in. So I promised you an appetizer, and here it is.
Yeah.
This is chayote, and I've put salt and pepper on it. You can also put a little bit of lime. Sometimes I put cumin on it. It's really nice. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
You picked it up in the market in the Mission.
Yeah, I picked it up at the bodega. I discovered it in Mexico.
Is it a fruit? Because we love fruits on the Culinary Edge.
It's a fruit.
Alright, so I'm going to try this.
Yeah, dig in.
Alright, here we go. So, chayote, right?
Chayote.
Cheers.
Cheers.
really crispy, that's for sure. Great. Now. Oh, I love it. I love the texture. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gracias.
De nada.
Vegan pizza. Great.
And how do you feel about the fact that there's no meat or bread or pizza sauce?
It feels
or
strange,
cheese?
but I'm actually really hungry right now, and it tastes awesome. There's a lot of different flavors going on. And yeah, I don't really care if it's not meat or cheese. Thank you very much for cooking.
Yeah, my pleasure.
It was a pleasure to have you in my kitchen, and thank you for talking to us about burlesque. I hope you'll be on the show again.
Me too. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, cheers. I knew it. There's one piece left of that fudge that Miss Karmabomb made. And it's a good reminder to you that all recipes, including this recipe for raw vegan fudge, can be found on our website, theculinaryedgesf.com. You can also find show news, food news, and a link to our Facebook page. So thank you for watching, and right now I'm going to be alone with my fudge.